Hi guys, my name's Pete and this is Toby and we're from Outside Creations. We're in beautiful Bali shooting a promotional video for a surf lodge in Limassol.
We brought Wex Photographic along to show some advanced filmmaking techniques which should hopefully help you shoot on location. Brought away this handheld gimbal with us to get some really stabilised shots. The GH5 already has inbuilt stabilisation, but having this really enhances it and means you can keep some level shots while getting some really long movements in.
With the gimbal we're going to walk through the whole area, show the logo, show the bungalow, show the living quarters and the pool. When we get to the pool, we're going to mesh two shots together, one with the gimbal shot and one with the underwater housing, and we'll merge those in post as we jump into the pool. As we pull up, we'll use the level of the water as a transition, and we'll probably come up from the pool and be in the ocean. We also had to shoot some interiors for the lodge, so we took advantage of our circular polarising filter. By twisting the front element, it allows you to block off glare and light reflections off things like glass frames and even the ocean. Because the blue ocean and amazing cliffs in Bali are so iconic, we knew we wanted to get some really cool underwater shots. So we were using an underwater housing bag, which is a bit tricky to use compared to the hard cases, but it took us a few turns to get the framing right, but in the end it looked really good. We tried to get some underwater surfing shots as well, but they were kind of hard to get because the water was really churned up and also it's hard to get smooth shots in the waves. What we decided to do instead was go back to the lodge's pool, get the surfer in the pool, splash around a bit, make some fake waves, and it actually ended up looking really good. We knew we also wanted to get some really nice aerial shots. Luckily for us we had the Mavic Pro there, which is a perfect little drone that fits in your rucksack. It's a really easy drone to fly and shoots 4K 30 frames a second, which is perfect because it fits right into our project. One tip I have with the Mavic Pro is to use a neutral density filter or ND filter on the camera, and basically what this does is stops your footage from looking choppy and unnatural. This happens because the filter reduces the amount of light going into the lens, and basically this means you can get closer to the 180-degree shutter speed rule, where your shutter speed has to be double the frame rate to get the most natural blur and movement. The client said they wanted some interesting transitions, so I used this swipe by / walk by transition. So all you need is your two clips, and then in Premiere Pro, replace with an After Effects composition, make a mask, invert that mask, and then cut out the area of the video you want to reveal your next clip behind. And there we go, that's a pretty good looking transition I'd say. So a tip I have, if you've been shooting in bright sunlight like we've been doing, is to use a flat photo style or colour profile. Basically what this does is let your camera record video in a really flat, low contrast profile. And this means there's more detail in the shadows and the highlights. So this shot's been done in a standard profile, you can see the highlights have been blown out and the shadows are crushed. Now here it is in a flat profile with all the details preserved. And finally colour graded with the exposure looking spot on. Another editing effect I like to use is time remapping, so you can speed up and slow down clips, and this is really easy to do in Premiere Pro as well. Okay, so I'm in Premiere Pro now. I want to slow down the clip firstly here where he's carving on the board, and then secondly about here where he's jumping off the board, because that looks pretty cool. Now I'm going to right click the clip, go to the bottom and select show clip keyframes, and then select time remapping and speed. Now you're going to have this line down the centre of your clip, and this basically represents the speed of your clip. So firstly what I'm going to do is hold Control and then click on the clip just before the action starts. Now if I pull this line down, because I shot in slow motion, it will slow down the clip. And then if I pull these two segments apart from each other as well, that makes a ramp, so it gradually goes to slow motion rather than just being fast and slow. It kind of adds to the effect. There you go. We had so much fun filming in Bali. We met some amazing people, we got some really good shots, other shots didn't go quite as planned.
This is
But overall, we were really happy with it and so was the clients.
Thanks for watching guys, I hope you've learned a few filmmaking techniques along the way.
yeah, if you want to check out our final video, have a look at the link below, and we hope to see you very soon.